I don't see one
I'm
in here.
looking like,
Okay, there's a butterfly. I found one.
okay, where?
Look at the top center,
Okay.
and there's literally a letter B. You think that means anything? There's an A, B, C. It's
So it just got the letters. Because it's like almost like a sampler.
there's another butterfly. Those two down there. Oh, there's one in the center. Okay, see the butterflies.
Okay, there's the butterflies. But do you see bee?
Not yet. Is it in the quilting? Well, there's one. There's one dead center. You see the bee application, the little bee.
Right there. Well, gold work,
Mhm.
maybe?
Oh wow, look at this little bee.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there,
Oh,
little little bees everywhere. Who would have
oh.
ever?
I would not have said. I was like, where are the bees?
This is a beautiful quilt.
It's gorgeous. Okay.
Oh, look at the alphabet going through it. That's interesting
Yeah.
too.
Okay. So there's the bee.
That is a bee.
A
There are
bee.
several bees. They're little itty bitty bitty
They
bees.
are.
There's some over there. You guys look at that bee. Look at how tiny that bee is. It's that gold thing right there, which is microscopic. They're microscopic little beaded bees in here. Look at the texture on the U's on the sheet. It looks like they've cut through. It's like some kind of chenille texture. Like she cut it. That's a really cool way to get the texture on the sheet.
What did she do to touch it?
It looks like chenille. Like she applicated and then cut it and gave it just a smidgen of fluff. Yes. Can you guys see the embroidery on top of the rickrack? This is insanity in the best way. Look at this. This, what is this one? This one, best wall stationery workmanship award. Absolutely, this is amazing. There's so many details in this.
I know. It's just.
Even the stitching on the rickrack is amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Look at the prairie points.
Yeah.
And even this board, like this little tiny tab. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? She's even got the alphabet.
Going through there. She could have named this the alphabet quilt.
Oh, that's her name.
Oh, is it? Is it her name?
Yeah.
Alphabet trees, butterflies, bees, and alphabet trees. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
cute.
this is her name down here.
Oh, I love that that's in there. Janet Stone, Overland Park. Okay. All right. So this way. All right, guys. Yeah, the beads were incorporated in the quilt. That quilt was insane. I don't know. I just was happened to be standing there. I wasn't even ready to start the live, and then I started talking. Okay, let's officially start here. I believe this is the wall quilt category. This one's called Crimea River. And this is by Heidi Crosby. Raw edge applique, I think. This is Hidden Gems. What's up, Paula? Yeah, these quilts are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just hoping that the Wi-Fi here is going to behave. I'm a little concerned about that. This one's called Victorian Trellis by Tammy Graber, and it won second place. Okay. These are the small quilts over here, and we're gonna get a little clear, but let's see if we can look at it anyway. These are behind glass, and they are absolutely amazing. My favorite one is the Hawaiian Plants Mini, which is this one right here. And it was done by Naomi Lita. Check this out. Look at all of this detail. Again, this is super tiny. It's probably a 12 by 12, and it's under glass. It looks like we've done some shading with maybe some ink tints. It's so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here is the first place winner, Pilgrim and Roy by Amy. We've seen this one before. I think we've seen this one before. Again, forgive the glare, it's behind glass, but here is Happy Halloween. Oh. It's a really super cool, the small quilts.
I'm glad that.
OMG. I know. It was hard. You've given me that look.
Look at the texture on this. I think this is done with wool and then pearl cotton. Yeah, the Halloween one was super cool. This one's called Colorful.
Well, they're a little dirty too.
Shower.
So Lynn, so this is my teacher. Yes, that's her quilt. Okay. And this is what I'm learning.
What is this one? This one first place in something. Oh, totally original. Interesting. It's pretty. And we've got Jackie Perry. What are we looking at here? We're looking at tons of tiny hand quilting. These hexagons. And the color, it comes through with the different colors of thread. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Different shape. All right, we've seen the graffiti cherry wood contest. If you haven't and you want to see all the graffiti quilts, you have to check out my my video from Road to California, I think. Yeah, Road to California. Oh, look, Tara Fawnin. So let me show you guys how they have me roped off. So it's going to be kind of weird. I won't be able to get close to these. But at the same time, it's not going to take us a long time to get through this show because I'm roped off. So we'll just look at the pretty ones, and if something is super cool, I'll try to share it. But other than that, I'm kind of far. And I wish I could show you guys the silk work. So those shards that are coming out, I think that is like silk ribbon that they use for that. Interesting. I wonder why they have us roped off in this way. This is... You can't always appreciate a quilt from far away. But we will get to see some pretty quilts. This one to the right is by Frida Anderson. Straight away looks like Joan Anderson. And then to my left here is Elizabeth Bowman.
Oh, look at that one.
Kay Donges. Dongs, maybe? Beautiful blooms. Memories and broken dreams. This one's by Montserrat. Fork it down, maybe.
Stays like they've got a B&B. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, they do have some really, really cool designs. This one behind me is really cool. This is by Sandra Foster. And it's big feathers, like big, pretty quilting. It's not super stiff, it's not quilted to death, but the quilting really enhances the design. And then the flange that goes around is an ombre, and it's used to perfection. I love that. I love that quilt. We're gonna hang here for a second.
And then, what are we gonna sell that though? Because it doesn't come out there no more. It's closed, so where are we gonna get together? We'll figure it out.
Beyond that, oh, Hawaiian plants. This is a bigger version of the one that we just saw over the little one, the little guy. Huh. Wow, maybe she tested it tiny and then blew it up, and then came and took honorable mention with the blown up version, which is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the shading. It tints to a pink color, and then it's green in the center. I wonder if this was hand dyed. It's kind of amazing. Wow.
So, I mean, that's good, but he's already told me, you know, when somebody comes in,
Energy.
want to get serious, you just can't.
All right.
You know, they're going to have to buy all 10.
Yeah, they can't buy this. They buy it all.
And see, he'll change his mind on that. I said, Daddy, you have to move with us.
Look at this guy. I think these are the 24 by 40 quilts. I like the size of a 24 by 40. Just a few of those. Okay, I know we saw this one at Road. It was a Road? Or Houston. I know I've seen this one. Okay, we've got Karen Stone here. And then this one's by Amy. Amy just likes to work small. Super tiny, guys. Here is a hand. So you can see, here's my little pinky, how big that guy is. Super duper duper tiny piecing. This here is by Peg Collins. It took second place. Shall we go? We can go here. Mom's Monogram by Bridget Hole. Look, it's a monogram. And this is called Christmas in Frederick. And then over here, we've got Moon Glow. Let's see, where can we hop to? Let's hop over this way. Let's hop far over this way. Here we go. Big Fish at the Falls by Robin Ryder. And then Freddie. I've seen Freddie before. Pam Seberg. I like Freddie. Sandy, I'm happy to do it. I hope that you are enjoying this. Look at the penguins. That's really how they look when they're swimming underwater too. And then we've got Cosmic Swirl. And then we have Joyful Poinsettias.
No.
Interesting.
There's a bear somewhere.
There are tons of little pictures. That says Hopes and Dreams. Bear Briar. I hate that I can't get closer to these for you guys, but heck, I can't get closer to them for myself. And here we go. Supernova. I like that one a lot. I like this one a lot. It's by Mary Lawrence. That's a really cool use of lime green and color and stitching. I wish I could get closer, but that's a special one there. Oh, look, it's Audrey Essere. This is called Rising Sun and Moon, Mexico Through the Decades by Rosalind Eldridge and Barbara Duffy. Ooh, Halloween. I love a good Halloween quilt. It's not a quilt show unless you see a good Halloween quilt. Trina Fresh Hour from Lebanon, Illinois. This person won QuiltCon. I don't know if it was with that quilt, but I know for sure. I can't remember if Claire Victor won. I think she might have won QuiltCon with this. It's amazing how some quilts will do okay some places, and some will just take it. All right, this is a Ricky Timms quilt. Well, this explains why he's doing a color concert tonight, which I couldn't get tickets to. I wish I knew somebody who could get me in, because there are 100 people on the wait list and the tickets are sold out. I'm not familiar with Ricky Timms' work, but I know that everybody says Ricky Timms. So I guess I better get familiar. Ooh, look at this one. Look at the chain floating around that guy. And this is Where Are You Going, Lucy? I wish I could get up on this one. Dead Ahead. There's a chain, and then there's some quilting going on within the chain. And then we've got, this one's called Golden Hour, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This one's from Sweden. Hey David, you didn't miss much. I'm just walking through Paducah, just hanging out. Unfortunately, they have us roped off, so I can't get close to the quilts. So we're kind of just chilling together. I'm showing you from afar because look at how they have us roped off. Isn't that a trip? Who ropes off a quilt show? Why do they hate us? Have people been touching quilts they're not supposed to touch? I'm glad that you guys can see the quilting on this, because that quilting is exceptional. It's just so well thought out. Sitting on the curb was your favorite thing to do as a kid? If you asked a kid to sit on the curb and just people watch now, I think you've lost your mind. They cannot be not stimulated for more than 2 seconds.
I love how it's very even so much more boring and it's all the same.
This is Under the Cherry Tree. Super pretty. Love the McCall's one. I want that. Green dress. Sharon Abrams. Oh, I want that. Can you guys see around the border? The stitching. It's, oh, that quilt is killer. And then we've seen Cassandra Beaver's quilt a few times. Okay, here we go. Sunshine and Shadow. Then we have Stella Bella. And then we have The Visitor. Boy, that bird is beautiful. Grand Canyon. Whoa. You guys almost missed this, and I'm hoping that you guys aren't. Look at the quilting around the hexes. I thought it was just some hexes put onto a background that was printed, but no, there is some extensive quilting going on. All that background is stitching. It's quilting. Actually, it's a printed fabric that they stitched through because it's on the binding too, but it's exceptional. Super cool. This one's called September, and it feels like September. Nailed it, Robbie. Look at the doggies. I feel like the doggies are here with me. That one's by Linda Herrera. She's from Salinas, California. Ooh, this is pretty. The color is coming from thread, guys. This is so pretty. I love this kind of quilting in the background to fill up space. But look at that, it's crisp. Look at how dense it has to be in order to cause the color to happen. Dory nailed it. It's called Joy, and it's bringing me joy for sure. Can we go back and look at the McCall's pattern quilt? Man, I want that quilt. I wonder if it's for sale because I want it. I want it. I want that quilt. September is awesome, yeah. Oh, wow. This is called by Judy Beska from College Station, Texas. It's called Octopus's Garden. And wow. You know, I never really thought about it like that. There's a lot happening in here. Beautiful fish and the thread work. I think does she applique the garden? Or is it just a panel that I think this is a panel that she stitched, that she's doing the stitching on to accent and push back what she wants done. And the octopus may have been appliqued on there. Not exactly sure, but that's my guess. And this one here is by Bridget Dieter. Is this Dershowitz? Did I get confused? Oh no. No, we've been here already. Where are we going? How did we I have no idea what we just did. We started there with the sheep and stuff, so we're gonna bend left here. Ooh, this is striking. You know, I'm starting to see a lot of printed panels and things that have been put in these shows and stitched around. It's kind of a big part of these shows these days. Are printed artworks, pieces. This one's by Ling Ching Kwan, maybe? I think that's applique work that we're looking at right now. With a lot of thread painting. Oh, this is Carol Breyer. And I know that she's been utilizing printed works, so with some quilting in the background. I think there should be a specific category for these. Because with a lot of them, Spoonflower is doing the heavy lifting. And that's fine. I think there's a place for it, but I think there is a difference between applique work and having a printed panel that you're stitching on. This is amazing. This is by Sue Devaney. And I think it's a printed picture that she has stitched to embellish. Tell me if I'm wrong. Ooh, this is awesome. This is by Kay Dongs, Havana Harmony. I love the size of it. It's looking smaller on the camera, But think of this as the whole, look at how close it is to the edge of that booth, like the whole booth that we're in. It's big. It's really big. That was awesome. Okay, I'm feeling that one. This right here is by Pat Durbin, Forest Path. Maybe it's because of the purple that's on the sleeves and stuff up against that teal, but there's something very magical about that one. Well, to me at least. It's the Rookery, Suzette Coppage, Carol Coat Reflections. How awesome of a quilter do you have to be to have a reflection of an animal? Like, whoa. Whoa. You agree with me? Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm here for it. I think there's a place for everything. I think we just need to make sure that it's competing appropriately. Maybe Lisa Bellinger. That's nice. Look, another doggy. Sir Ryland the Spoiled. I bet he is spoiled. Sarah Bradshaw.
I was just looking at those. They're very cool.
This one's Amy Cavanis. Look, somebody brought a kid. I love it. He wants to touch it. He's running around, but I love that he's here. A tribute to Lucy Anzik. A technique of fabric manipulation. I need to get up on that to see the technique on that because.
Okay, good. Oh, good. I'm glad I saw you.
Huh. Windmills and pinwheels. Can you guys see the cows? The cow, I really want to touch those cows because I think that is all thread painting that makes them look like little itty bitty cows. This is Joanne Baith. Like the cow had cow texture. I guess I could say the hide or leathery or not leathery, but you guys get it right. Let your dreams blossom. Lisa, it's difficult to do it in person too, and especially as far away as I am, but I feel like I'm seeing a lot of printed works here. A lot of it. And just stitched, I shouldn't say just stitched around, and embellished with stitching. Oh, this is Claire Victor. She has such a style. She's about that geometric life, and I love the way that she brings her quilting into the game. Look at that. Go Claire. I love her work. Where am I going? Okay, spinning around. The Maritime Man by Kathleen Plumey. Thanks, Lisa. I was wondering. Because I feel like I'm so far apart that you guys aren't having a good time with me, but I'm glad that I feel like I'm so far from these quilts. But you know what? If it were me and I were at home, I'd still be watching the show too. I'm like, let me just see. Can you guys see the border work on this? I'm going to try to stand still. My guy Jake. There is yarn. No, there's fibers to create that beard. Uh-oh, guys. It's a dragon. You guys know I love me a dragon. This is called Warriors by Imagine Dragons. I wonder if that's a song. Thank you. Is it Carmelia? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fort Lauderdale. By Anne Pigneri. So fanciful. Okay, let's go here. Whoa. Mother Nature is amazing. Okay, Gold Summer. Barbara Matisse. Okay, guys, look at Mother Nature. So this is by Karen McGregor. It's staring at me. Is she staring at you? You guys have heard of red work? Can we call that green work? I like it. Hiroko Miyama from Japan. with the animal there. Okay, guys, I can't stop looking at that rainbow. That rainbow. I'm wondering if that is a Carol Breyer panel. I'm not sure. She's scaring you. um, I want that fabric. I think I have that fabric, but I'm not 100% sure if it's a, I don't know. I love an ombre. Your girl just loves an ombre. Hadley Heron. David, which one was it that you wanted? Was it the Mother Nature, or was it the dragon one? This one's called Gertrude by Judy Irish. Feathered Friend by Barbara Kilborn. Oh, we've seen this one. This is by Karen Lambden, The Spiral Vortex. We talked about this one at, I think it was Road. Oh, look, that's funny because this is the one that we were talking about at Road too, when I talked about painting, and that kind of started the conversation about printed works that have been embellished versus, I think this person has painted every piece of this though, and then gone through. The quilting on the face is Mother Nature. I like that you want that one. The stitching on the face, what you're seeing is completely stitched. There is, the only parts that do not have stitching are the lips and the eyebrows. You know, I think it was initially painted and then stitched over, but it's a lot of stitching, micro stitching. And I don't know if those are thread changes or just clear thread, but nonetheless, it won Best Wall Stationery Machine Workmanship Award. Look, kites. Oh, that's by T. Flanagan. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm spinning around in a circle. I get a little turned around and excited. Okay, this one won the Coates and Clark Best Wall Hand Art, Hand Workmanship. Oh, is that handwork? So we've got Needle Turn here. This is by Christine Wickert. Yeah, this is amazing. Let me step back so you can see it. All right. Now I'm going to bank left. And what am I going to do? Where are we going to go? Let's go look at the one that took Best Wall Quilt. This one was the one. Did this one win? When did I see this one? Oh, it doesn't matter. This is called Merry Christmas by Aki Sakai from Tokyo, Japan.
That's what they told me. But he said,
I didn't get there. We go. Here we go.
but, you know, I asked that.
There's so many little details on here. We could be doing this forever. It doesn't, no, Sandy, don't let this fool you. Where I am, I'm upstairs, like in a random, that's not true. I'm in the convention center. I'm upstairs. This is like day 8 of the show. But if you want to see how many people are here, just look at the Hancock's of Paducah video. There have been an insane amount of people who've come through. It's also in the evening. It's late. The show closes probably, what time is it? It's 4:30. The show will close in about an hour and a half. So people are kind of wiped out. There's still people in classes, but the show is very, very, very well attended. It's not a lot of people up here right now, but that's by me trying to make sure to come, you know, kind of later in the day, later in the week, so that me and you can hang out and not be messing up other people's shows.
Let's go right and go around behind the elevator.
This one says Just Lemons by Anne Fonta.
Okay.
Fontana, I'm sorry, Anne Fontana. This is by Diane Gates Anderson.
I'm gonna even go back.
This one is, ooh, you know, your girl likes like a half rectangle, a half square triangle, and that's what these. Well, yeah, they're half square triangles. Just a good time. Just a nice quilt. All right. Oh, there are people behind me. Did we look at this? The mittens at sunrise. A lot of patchwork. Marianne Hatton. Nancy Herzing. This one's called Alaska. It feels like Alaska. This is a horse. I had a horse that looked a lot like this. His name was Smoke. He had a white mark on his nose. And that just brought me great joy looking at that horse. I've got a thing for horses. What am I looking at here? Rose Garden by Judy Camo, maybe? See the stitching? It's kind of embellishing down the center of the leaves. Lots of piping detail. I think I want to do a quilt with piping. The question is, how are they getting it to lay? I got to learn how to pipe into a quilt. I think it's pieced in there. No, is it pieced? I need to understand how that is constructed. I can do some things with piping. Oh my goodness. We almost missed this. Let's get close to this. This is by Alice Brown, Old Fashioned Ferris Wheel. Can you guys see all that stitching? Woo. Oh, let me turn around and go right here. We can just zigzag this. Holly Jolly Christmas. Does it give you all the feels? It's by Pamela Hunt. It won an honorable mention. Step by Step. Barbara Ide. Judy Irish. This is called Octavia. She named the octopus Octavia. Suburban Summer Morning. Bonnie Bennett. Our Lady of Mount Melnick. Mount Melick. Forgive me. There's a hair on my quilt. And bear cob. That's a big wall hanging. Oh, it's called Happy Holiday. It's a grasshopper. I'm looking at the color detail in the grasshopper. You know what? I forget I have a telescoping head on this. I wonder if people would think I was crazy if I pulled it out from my gimbal so we can get closer. Oh, I try not to be super conspicuous, and that would be extra conspicuous. But if I see one where we need to do it, we're gonna do it, guys. This is Swing High. Oh, she's swinging. I get it. She's leaning back. That's by Julia Wood. Parking in Vehicle by Ulia Andreasen from Italy. Where have I seen these shoes before? Corinne Bailey. Not Enough Shoes by Terry. The pattern is by Terry Dinkelclub. I really want to do a shoe one. I think I want to do the one by Pearly Gates. Purely Gates. Oh, this is one of those challenges. The color challenges from last year? No, this is this year's. color challenge for another quilt show. What a neat shape. What a cool way to execute it. Champagne on point. I love the heels too, David. Like, that was a good one. But I think I want to do the one from Purely Gates. It's a thing. It was what made me want to buy an embroidery machine, and now I finally have one. So I guess I can finally do the project. This champagne is pretty. And then Leap of Faith. If you'd like to hear her talk about this picture, I want to say look at my Road to California video. I think that's where I saw that and met the artist. Misty Morning. Boy, those birds are striking. The orange on the bellies and the teals, but remember guys, that's my wedding colorway. So anytime I see orange and blue together, I'm like, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So ignore me if you need to. This one here is Shark Bite by Deborah Milikovich. A Day in the Garden. And here we've got Porcelain de Chiffons by Cheryl Phipps. Something's wrong with the video. I'm probably losing some the service. What am I trying to say? Something. The Wi-Fi might be acting funky. Beautiful sunrise. We are almost through up here. Oh, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Oh, let's see what we got over here. Oh, this is Nelson's quilt. We know Nelson. Mr. Nelson Salsa. His quilt is doing some traveling too. We've seen this guy. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Coal Miner's Child. And then we've got Converging Hobbies. I wonder what hobbies are being converged here. By Jane Schmeier.
No? Oh, yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna...
Mine was not that fancy. Oh, yeah, the three-dimensional.
Postcard from Sweden. Patricia
I like
Stein.
how the bead inside each of the flowers is also
Inside Out Inked by David Smithers.
Someday, not Sunday. Thank goodness.
That's cool. And then we have a Geisha Girl. That's one of those one hit wonder, those one block wonder quilts around the panel. You made pillows that look like that. It's a solid quilt, just cool, nice bed quilt. Hey, look. Most vendors don't want you in their booth, but I bet you this guy didn't care. Look, guys. Look where I am. Now, do I need another one? I don't. I do not. But I was thinking about buying this one here. I'm obsessed with this. If you guys haven't done so already, check out my latest video on clappers. His are gorgeous. And I think I'm going to buy another one. I'm thinking about buying this one here, which is almost like 18 inches. And then there's another one over on the other side that's kind of this size. Oh, Jesus. That I'm kind of digging too. I know, guys. It's the clapper man. We love the clapper guy. And then he's got the big guy ones right here. I just love his stuff. Okay, we're gonna get out of it. We're gonna back to our regularly scheduled show. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That's good. I'm sorry. I'm bumping into people. I'm bumping into people. Okay, we've got Escape from Alignment by Sharon Swanson. We've got Tanya Tanti Just Me. Pearl Knit by Jean Trelevelin from Australia. I wonder how she pieced that. I'm always scared to use polka dots because when I do it, when I join them, it just always looks off to me. But for whatever reason, hers are hidden very well. Orthogonal. This one is by Carol Williams. She's in Palos Verdes. She is just up the street from me. Ellensburg, Don Watman. Blue Star. And this is Diamonds in the Sky by Judy Wheelwright. I wonder if they let you get closer to the ones. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why I'm roped off of some and you can get in a little closer to the others. This is by Kathy L. Shern and Corey Allender. I want this. I want this on a bed during the holiday time. I'll throw some borders on it and make it the size of a king and just, this is the best Christmas quilt ever. Does it give you guys the holiday feels? The more I'm staring at it, the more I like it. And I like the fact that there are different green fabrics used in this. It's not all the same green, and they're not all solid. Even the solids are not 100% solid for the green. Oh, I wonder what pattern this is. You guys, is this a Judy? Whose pattern is this? I keep staring at it because now I'm trying to figure out how I'm getting this circular feel. Is it because of quilting or is it because of the way that it comes together? And it looks like it's because of the way that it comes together. Yep, I want to do it. We had to spend a little time with that. Sorry, guys. In the Morning by Roxanne Nelson. This one, first place. It does feel kind of like modern, right? I think if you're talking about this Christmas, this holiday one. I'm digging it. This one won second place.
You know what? I don't. You have to call my daughter. I'm not involved.
It's called Silly Squirrels. There are lots of little silly squirrels doing silly things. All right. So that is upstairs. Oops, excuse me. And now, did I show you guys? Yeah, I showed you guys these right here, that one. Let's see if we can get any.
Just look at the quilt.
Oh, I bet that thing's handy.
Very, very handy. All right, guys, let's go downstairs.
There you go.
I don't know if the service is going to hold up. But we'll see.
It's a different class. And it was perfect. They were perfect little squares. I always
I don't think I need to see anything else.
There is a duck down there. Just bear with me, guys. There's some fiber working right there. Oops, excuse me. We're gonna take the stairs. This might be one of those times when you see somebody fall down the stairs while on the camera. Wouldn't that be something? Are you guys still there with me? Or did you guys drop off? Oh shoot, now I'm trying to read and walk down the stairs. Okay. what they're waiting for. The package check. Who's the duck waving at? Is the duck waving at us? Oh no, the duck waving at her. All right. Should I wave back at the duck? Was the duck waving at us? I don't feel like you were. I am.
I watched your video.
Thank you so much. I was.
Also, my friend said, I just got the camera.
I am.
I watch your videos. I love when you fabric.
Thank you so much. I have so much more coming with them. So much more coming.
I think one of your videos popped up on my phone today.
Oh, really? It's probably me walking around. I've got everybody with us now. I'm going to take them on in. Thank you so much for stopping me. Nice meeting you. Okay. All right. Is this the show? This is the show. This is not an entrance or an exit. Okay. All right. That's Martelli. If you guys aren't familiar with Martelli, they make amazing stuff. We got the AQS people, but we're trying to get to these quilts. All right.
Yes.
Okay. We have seen all of these actually, but you guys, there's this woman that I met at a show, right? And I was digging her quilt, and I want to say that I met her in person, and then I like saw another quilt, and you know how somebody is just your style? I think this is her. I think. I could be wrong. I was obsessed with this quilt the first time I saw it, and I am beyond excited and ecstatic that it won here.
That's really cool.
Because I think I met her, and I think I love her. I think I love everything that she does.
That's what I wonder. Yeah, that's what I think. That's gorgeous.
And I want to love on this quilt. This is definitely, I'm probably going to take a picture, and she'll probably be the first one that I talk about next week, because I think this is her, and I've loved this quilt when I saw it before, so we'll talk about it more later. And then, of course, we know this quilt here. We have seen Angela's quilts. Angela, she was here earlier today showing everybody, but luckily here at this show, oddly enough, you can get close enough to appreciate this quilt. So as you step back, it looks like it's just black and white. However, it's made with a ton of different colors, and there's a lot of value being played with here. When you get up on it, you can see that it's comprised, and I forget the numbers, and I didn't talk to her today, so you'll have to watch one of my other videos or like one of my shorts about how this is done. But it's all foundation piece, and I want to say, if I'm guessing, each piece is 50 pieces, and it took her, I don't know, 3 years to complete. I forget all the numbers, guys, but when you get close, you see that it's colors that are making this huge design, and it's amazing. And she's super cool. She's like a kind of like a savant. I want to say this is the third quilt that she's ever done. All of her quilts that she has done have been placed in big shows. You know, she's just one of those people. Everything she touches is golden. She's got great concepts and ideas. And this one here is Third Time's a Charm by Ruth Ahole. I don't know what fabric this is, because it's not just your regular, I think that's a satin maybe? And this one third place. It was funny, I was like, what's best in show? What won best in show? And I don't know, I think it's this one. But this one took first at Houston. Whenever, what was that, last year? Okay, what else are we gonna try to do? Oh, there she is. Actually, look, randomly, that's the lady who won it. that's her right there, randomly. Where are we gonna go? Should we go down this way? I don't know. Maybe we should. Okay. I was trying to see that other one, but I want to show you guys all the best ones in case the ones that place, just in case we don't make it. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4:44. What are our battery lives looking like? Maybe we should do a little plugging in. All right. This is by Harumi Asada. It's called Nurture Happiness. I like these quilts down here because they're big. These are big, big. This one's called Animal Kingdom by Andrea Whiteside. These quilts are so far away from me that I can barely read them. So forgive me if I can't get the names. All right, let's see if the ladies have moved on. Nope. Oh, they're moving on now. Okay. So this took 3rd place, but I'm not sure what the categories are exactly. Oh, is that handwork? Oh, you guys, I think that's handwork between the. I think that's brown. The brown. Oh my! You really do need to get up on these to really know what's happening. This is by Coco Maccouture, Chewy maybe. To Philly with Priscilla. This is an album style quilt here. I like that this isn't done with solids. This is pretty cool. This is a kit. I wonder. David, how to enter a show? You just gotta find it. Yeah, you know what? This show might be the only. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of scooter rentals at shows. So this one definitely, you could definitely do scooter rentals here. The Troubadour. This took 2nd place in something. I don't know what, but in something. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this is a quilt that I've never seen before. And it to the right. Cleopatra's Treasure. Oh my gosh. Who is this by? Marilyn? I was just getting ready to say, it gives me Marilyn Badger vibes. The woman who we saw last night at the National Quilt Museum. You know why it gives me those vibes? Because that's who made this. I'd like to lay my eyes on her. I didn't see her. Okay, let's try to figure out how to even break this down. This reminds me of the one that she did, the doily style. But how is it colored? Okay, so we have a gradient doily, and then it's laying over gradient fabrics. And then there's tons of quilting. I wonder if I could do something like this. Okay, look here. You guys, look at the rickrack. Is that black rickrack embedded, like laid between two? I think it's laid between two pieces of ribbon. Like, I think this one, I know this is a lot of dissecting. And leave it to a quilter to want to climb up on your quilt and try to figure out how you did it and what's happening, yada, yada, yada. But, all right, guys, I guess we spent enough time, but I'm going to need to come back and chill with that a little bit. Okay, this one here is Hungarian Rhapsody, also absolutely gorgeous, by Margaret Solomon Gunn. We've seen some more of her stuff before too. Is Margaret the one that did that There's one on my channel. I think she did. This feels very familiar. Yeah, I'm betting it she did because the other one has a scalloped border that looks almost identical in a different colorway. Matter of fact, I think I saw that quilt here. We'll see. We will see. This is amazing. Just absolutely amazing. This kind of stuff makes me want to enter a show on a quilt. I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. This right here is Ken Sewing Center. I think I'm going to buy a machine from Ken Sewing Center. I called my person and their quote was astronomically higher than Ken. And so I'm probably going to buy one from him. This is Carol Breyer Fallard. This one, third place. Then we've got Circling 7-Star by Lynn Crump. I've never seen this before. This is new to me. This is a lot of quilting. Look at how big it is. This one here is by Karen K. Stone, Dallas, Texas. And it took second place. Ooh, that's interesting. It's called Gradient. David, what are you in love with? What was that? Which one? I don't know how long our delay is from when you leave a message and then when I see it. This is called Mark That Spot by Nikki Woolsey. Woolsey?
Yeah, I love your shirt, by the way, too.
Oh, no. Okay. And this is by Betsy Vinegrad. Fun fact, it's my mother's name, Betsy. I love when I see people named Betsy. And no, her name is not Elizabeth, it's Betsy. The Order of Chaos by Leslie Swearinger.
I like it.
Well, hello. That's funny. I went to the bell lady, and I haven't made my purchase yet, but I'll be back. I'll be very excited. And you're right.
They're gone up.
I said, but I can't wait. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited. Thank
Take
you.
your picture and put that you can
No.
do it on your.
No, this is live. They're with us. They're hanging out with us. No, that's okay. Where do we do it? Linda Standeman, Jacksonville. I like it. It's big. It's modern. This reminds me of Carol. Oh, what's her name? Carol Covey? No, something. I'm gonna stop trying to guess that woman's name. Let's stop. But I feel like you guys know who I'm talking about. This one's by Kelly Spell, Corinne Sovey. That's who it is. I took a class with her. She has the coolest designs ever. All right, this one's called X Factor. I'm gonna assume that we're in the modern section of the Quilt Guild right now for two reasons. One, these look modern. Sarah Ruiz, she's part of the admin now of QuiltCon, of the Modern Quilt Guild, and 3 I've seen these quilts at QuiltCon. So I haven't seen this one. Deirdre McConaughey. I'm just loving the sizes of these quilts. I like big quilts. Which Floor by Tomoko Ota. Thank you for stopping in. We're open from 10 to 9. Maybe it's a mall. Hogsworth Crossing, you guys. Instant love for the name. We love all things Hogwarts. And we're going to do one of those quilts eventually. Atomic Cat. Let me see if I can get you guys in on some of this flower quilts in here. The one in front of us is called Funky Fusion. It's by Kathy Hetzel. Oh, so tight. I meant to buy some of those. This is Audrey Essere, Crescent Radial. Did this one take? No, her other one took first. I want to say she won Quilt Consortium. She definitely won one of them. My Alhambra number 2. This one here is called Scattered Squares by Sarah Goer. We know Sarah Goer. I think I got a chance to meet Sarah now that I think about it. Sarah Goer Quilts. You see the one right there? That's the one who won who won Houston. I think she won this one too. I'm not sure if it's best in show, but certainly first place. Put a Curve on It, Aaron Case. Laser Maze by Melissa De Leon Mason. Jungle Trails. Calypso. A Dazzle of Zebras. You guys know how I love a good zebra. I mean, a black and white stripe. Woven Together. Victoria Caldwell. She's from Paducah. Boy, that looks good I'm looking at it in the camera, and those blues look so good in the camera. You can really see the variation and the background, like where the colors were placed to get the effect. That looks really cool. Simple, but super cool. Oh, this is pretty too. Obscure by Heather Ackerberg. Obscure. Different colors, like there's a silver and a white, and I like the way that the silver and the white are playing next to one another. 3 Peas in a Pod, Arlene Blackburn. Overlapping Geese by Anthony Bowman. Right. Kate Fassett Collective. Apples, Peaches, and Cherries by Margaret Doherty, maybe? This one won 3rd place. And it says totally original, so this is an original design. I like that. I like when you get to know if it's an original design or what. Hiroko Miyama took 1st place. I'm going to assume this is in the pictorial category. I looked at all the categories before I got here, and I just assumed that they would be on the cards here. I cannot seem to catch a break with a show that lets you get close enough to the quilts, has the information next to the quilt, which makes sense, not on a podium, and that has all the information needed on the darn thing. You guys. Why won't they help me? Help me, help us. It's just, ugh, I just cannot catch a break. This is called Declaration of Independence, Voices of Freedom by Nancy Prince and Terry Taylor. There is Gamel. Oh, Gamel. Ooh, good use of an ombre. This is by Karen Kirsting. Rosemailing. I'm staring at this. I wish I could zoom in without upsetting you guys and upsetting the camera, but can you guys see the quilting that puts that square behind it? The quilting is giving you additional shapes, which is just amazing. Last Dance by Judy Woodworth. This is called Sweet Dreams by Chuharu Takahashi. Sweet Dreams. Oh, I just realized it's golf. I was like, what am I looking at? Oh, I'm tickled. I am absolutely tickled. Oh, here goes that quilt that I love from Rhode. Oh, Claudia Myers. Oh, I love this quilt. I'm really into Art Nouveau right now. I'm really into it. You love the reds? Thank you, David. It's good to know you're still here with me. I was wondering if anybody was here. This is The Lord is My Shepherd by Levon Renecki. And then this is Cindy Stawn. I talked about this quilt in another one of my videos, and I actually found out, like I found Cindy, or her daughter found me, or somebody found me talking about their quilts. I love when that happens. I don't reach out to people. This is a labor of absolute love. I talk about a good quilt. I don't care if you are a quiltress. I don't care if you are a teacher at an elementary school. A good quilt is a good quilt, and we will showcase what we like. Period. But I do like when people find me and they're happy that I said something nice about their quilts, which if I'm talking about your quilt, that's all I'm going to do is say something nice about it. Ann Horton, this one won, it says Quilt Path by AQS Judge Recognition Award by Ann Horton. Where are we going to go next? Should we go? I guess we can go see these because I know we skipped them. Oh, you're doing a quilt right now? What quilt are you working on right now? Fiesta de Talavera, Raintree Quilters Guild. Oh, this must be the group quilt category because there are a lot of names in all of these. This is Ricky Timms and Friends. That's dope. I like that. It's like a sampler. A sampler. I like that. I wonder who contributed what. Like, did everybody just do a block? And they kind of stayed within the same feel? I wonder how this came together. I got questions. Thinking of the Amish. This came from Japan. Sumiko and 8 Friends. Shape I'm in. Sue Devaney. Dresden Bloom. I love a good Dresden. And then this one here is Pollinators by the Pollinators. Oh, that's what they're called, the Pollinators. By Wood by the Pollinators. Hope that makes sense. The name of the guild is the Pollinators, and they called it the Pollinators. This is Hank. Marianne Knops from South Holland. If you ever want to come and get some good pictures and quilts and spend a little time. Oh, it's self-patterned. Lots of squares and squares. Ooh, I like squares and squares. Fandangle, Jan Fraser. Victoria, Australia. Well, good luck,
Welcome
David.
to AQS Quilt Week 2023.
If you tell us to go home?
Be sure to visit all 3 areas, the Expo Center, the 2nd floor of the Convention Center, and the Pavilion. Don't miss special exhibits on the 2nd floor of the Convention Center, and stop by for a rest on the 1st floor of the Convention Center in the AQS Lounge, sponsored by AccuQuilt. Ride the bus to the Pavilion to see more quilts and vendors. You won't want to miss the free demos in the Learning Center and Lori Allison's A Renaissance of Hand-Pieced Applique Quilts exhibit. Please remember, no food or drink is allowed in the exhibit areas.
How many pictures have you taken?
Well, I'm actually live. So I bring everybody with us. People who can't be here, they find me and we hang out at shows together. And it's a way of introducing a new generation to this too.
Well, make sure you focus. I love his expression, the gesture.
And the gestures in there. So
Like, should I cut it or should I? It's just so cute. Should I or should I not?
I'm a fan of this one. I got a chance to see this one at a different show.
Oh, you did?
I've gotten a chance to see a lot of these. They just kind of travel. I'm learning. These quilts travel.
And have you seen this one? It's all hand stitched.
I've seen this one too. I've seen all of these here. I know, it's
Could not get
amazing.
over it.
Aren't they lovely?
And finished.
And probably has some more around here, you know?
Oh, yeah. More than one.
So here we've got the Harlequinade, and it is dope. This is definitely one of my favorites. Let me let you guys take in the whole thing here. And then we'll get up on it and see. Alright, and then we've got Harmony here by Sachiko Chiba, I think. And this is hand workmanship award. Who would have think that you could do feathers by hand? I don't even know that Isn't that interesting? You always see them done by machine, but she did them by hand. Amazing. Let's go around the... Let's go around. This is something I haven't seen. You see how I got sidetracked? We were supposed to be going around to the other side, and then what happened? We banked right. This is by Janeki de Vries Bodzinga from the Netherlands. I can actually just show you that name because I'm sure I butchered that. We've got variegated threads here. It's beautiful. Janet Stone. I think Janet Stone likes the alphabet because the alphabet is in this one too, excuse me. Wow, this is quite a quilt. Wow, let's look at it. Look at this. I would never think to use this color on background. So it's coming up gray, right? But in person, it's a warm, like green, like an olive kind of color. And it's got these little dots in it. I would never be like, ooh, yes. Let me do a background out of that. I need to get out of that kind of comfort zone that I'm in of colors that I'm, whatever. Anyway, look at this. These are buttons, I think. They're very large buttons. And look at the accent buttons right here. It's gold and it sits perfectly in those corners. What a lovely accent. And there's like just a very few, they're not Swarovskis, I forget the names of these. It's a jewel of, there's lots of embellishments, but they're just right. It's like restraint in the embellishment. All the circles have a little something in there, like a little, it's not a tack. I don't know what the name of it's not. Cabochon or I don't know. Whoa, look at this. This is very bright. Very, very, very bright by Andrea Brokenshire. You guys, it's neon. These flowers are absolutely neon. I wonder if how she captured this in the picture. Because you know you apply by sending in pictures and all right, let's go look at the
Well, I've been here all day, so I didn't want to wear a heavy one down there. So I'll deal with it.
excuse me. Hi, how are you? So this is Pat Holly Joyful Japan.
This,
Sweet and blue.
What is this? This is needle turn? No, that's raw. No, it's needle turn.
Very. 10 Turkish doilies. She only used 8, and then if I make a mistake, I'll have a couple of backups.
This is by Margaret Solomon. Good. We've seen this one before. This one won first in. This is Janomi's Best in Show here. I think it won Best in Show at PIQS, which is the first place I saw this one.
so this is a shin quilted piece, and it's working with me.
You're back.
All right, how am I gonna? Where are we gonna go?
You want to get in front of that one?
Yes.
Where are we gonna go? We've missed. Oh, let's go over here.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. This is why it's so important to have pretty backs to your quilts. Okay, I wasn't able to see the back of this one the last time. Whoa. Look at the back of that. Wow. That's another reason why I wasn't even expecting that, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But that's like being caught with your drawers down. You don't know that somebody's going to be seeing the back of your quilt, and I just turned around and it was just amazing. Okay. Still and Luminous by Kim Frog. This one, honorable mention. It's interesting use of this particular fabric. Look at this fabric. I would have never thought to use that fabric. It's neat. Autumn and Rings here. Ooh, I was about to say they should call this Fire and Ice, but it's called Set Fire to the Sky by Colette Dumont.
It looks like, yeah,
Yeah, Misty, there are a lot of beautiful quilts here. A lot. Serendipity. Wow, Serendipity is gorgeous. Ooh, oh, I wish I could get closer to her. It's by Pat Williams. So what I'm seeing as I'm standing here are jewels, but they're like tucked away and kind of hidden, but it's really shimmering. But this blue is jumping off the quilt. It's blue and it's orange. And I want to say it's embroidery work. I think it's embroidery work. I'm not 100% sure because I'm way back here and I don't see great. They know quilters don't see that great. Then there are these beautiful big brooches in the center of it. Then we've got some horse pictures here. You guys, this quilt is stunning. Pat Williams, Canfield, Ohio. It's a totally original design. It's super well balanced. Oh, look at this. I'm dying to see what the borders look like. If that's stitching or if that's just a really good choice of fabric. I want to know what's here. Let's see, can I get closer to this? That blue right there is it's just amazing. You guys, this work right here. Where is it? I'm trying to point. There it is. That, oh my goodness. Oh, let's see if I can get out of here. Okay. Sorry, I just want you guys to know that I'm not a psycho. It's really just an amazing quilt. This is called Dream of Flight. This is a Jacqueline de Jong pattern. It was done by Charlotte Wright. I have one. I need to finish it. Oops, sorry. Okay. This is called Even If Time Passes by Mitsuku Sugimoto from Japan. Is this satin red? Because it is just bright red. Alice Crow Smith. She lives in the Villages. Another Jacqueline de Jong. You know, it must feel really good to see all of your patterns in a quilt show. Jacqueline DeJong, somebody is going to do one and enter it. I wonder if she keeps this one here is called Peony Pride, which is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful quilting in the background by Sherry Southgate. I wonder if she keeps the pattern first, enters it herself first, and then the following year releases the pattern because everybody's gonna be releasing their stuff. Everybody's gonna be putting in the same stuff at the same time. Cheryl, I can't say this last name.
This just makes you shiver. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
This one here is by Marlene Odie and Nancy Cargo.
This is lovely.
Color Whirl, Linda McNeil. Oh, we got an honorable mention. I love this quilt. It's one of my favorites. I think I was supposed to talk about it next Monday, but I think it's going to be a different one. But let's see, Brenda Miller. I like these colors. It gives you kind of a Southwest vibe. Yeah, the circles one, absolutely. Lavender in Provence. This feels so French. It just, oh, it feels good. Oh, is the quilting coming up? Oh, I hope you guys can see the beauty in this. This is what I think of when I think of a show quilt. San Antonio, Texas. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The quilting is just amazing. This is called The Big Bang by Claire Marks. Oh, my nose is itching. Okay. And I'm walking backwards because we've got free reins back here. Autumn. Beth Markwell. Ooh, it's two that go together. Benefits of the Big Tree by Mariko Miwa from Japan. Isabel Munoz, Madrid, Spain. That one's called Introspection. The Fab Four Crows by Gail Pulley. Sarah Ann Smith. And we've got Sheila Prerun. Color Connection. I have some of that fabric there in the background, which are X's. Never would have thought to use it as background. This is from Heather Ackerberg, Color Connection. This one's pretty. It's called For You by Midori Yusa from Japan. This feels very lighthearted, and I wonder how old the person is who submitted this and did this one. Is not that I wouldn't make this quilt at my big age, but most of the quilts that I see from Japan are very, very serious. They have a kind of a like a, not a heaviness in a bad way, but I've never seen colors like this, and it's so whimsical. I don't see a lot of whimsy coming out of Japan. Roger Winchell. Okay. Garden Party by Judith Craddock. This one is star-studded. What a beautiful use of the one block wonder technique, because it just looks seamless where this all kind of meets into that panel. And when they start using it, I can't wait to do that 2A quilt. I just got to find the right panel. I know the panel that I want to use, but I've got to do it properly. And I got to find it because the people have sold out of the panel I want to use, guys. Now I got to track it down. You know what that means? A whole bunch of money. Civil War Bride by Barbara Green and Terry Russellberg from Paducah. Album style. Spiraling into control. Whoa, what am I looking at here? This is called In Bloom, Robin Cuthbertson. Wow. So, how do I explain this? It's on a charcoal background. Everything in color is all 100% thread. 100%. This is a whole cloth quilt, I think, and it's a totally original design. The accents on the side are so cool because they gradiate, but they gradiate in like a pastel color, which is kind of awesome. There you go. 100% thread making this design. All right. We saw that. Let's look at this here. Maryland King Oceanside. Beautiful destruction. Yeah, that was interesting. I think so, she did. What's up, Yvette? This one's called Pumpkin Peel by Donna Carlos, maybe? Carlos. And Mandy Hartford. Harlequin Plaza. Okay, we went that way. Now we're going this way. Did we see these already? We did. We did. Are we going the right direction? I'm confused for myself, so just bear with me, guys. No, we didn't see these. Best Wishes by Miyuki Hamaba, maybe, from Japan. Whole cloth quilt. Done by hand. Did not see that coming. I'm looking and I'm reading the ribbon like, I wonder what category. This is hand quilting. When I tell you that is not what I was thinking, not even, just nope. Okay, and this one here, Lullaby in Time, and I'm betting that one's hand quilted also. This is by Barbara Clem. And this one here, Oneora Star by Janet Atkins. Probably all hand quilted too. Mayumi Ishii. Okay, now that I'm looking at these are probably all hand quilted too. Minako Honda from Japan. Colorful is the name of it. It's pretty. Boy birds are always so pretty. Those girl birds, well, they leave a little bit to be desired sometimes. Tammy Hashida from Chiba, Japan. It's pretty. Pretty flowers in the center. Okay, we saw that. How am I right here again? What did I do? You guys, sorry if we're looking at the same quilts twice. Yeah, those were definitely peacocks. And, you know, the boy peacock is beautiful blues, and then the girl peacocks are without color. Or do they even, are they white? Are the girl peacocks white, or is those I forget. But I know the boys are super pretty, and I can't remember about the girls. This one that we're looking at here is Kyoko Matsumoto. Wasn't Draco Malfoy's bird a white Peacock. Anyway, Daniel and the Archangel Michael. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see if we can get you close to seeing what this looks like. The little knots in the thing. What's knots? Hmm. This a story of the Koishi by Megumi Mizuno. Judges recognition sponsored by Quilt Path. Smile for You. Kyoko Miyami. Butchered Gardens by Kwame Matsuo. Fairest of 10,000. Audra Rasnake. And this one here is called Flower Carnival, Naomi Otomo. And this is Judith Nobles. It's called Meadow. No, I know we didn't go over here and see this one, did we? We saw that one up there, but I don't think we saw these. No, we didn't see these. This is Nature's Splendor by Elizabeth Thompson. Yeah, the Flower Carnival was kind of amazing. What's up, Becky? I'm glad you popped in, hanging out with me a little bit. Compass Stars and Milky Ways. This one's called Canopy by Karen Schmutch. This one here is, I think it's Lisa Spigal. It's far, guys. Forgive me. I cannot see great. That's not my gift. My gift is bringing you the quilts. Everything else, well, we'll just hope for the best. Look at the border on that. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, that's a good bed quilt. Oh, I love it so much. It's called Mama's Dresden by Penny Powell. She was all bragging about getting to go. Well, you know what? You're here now too. So you tell her, did you see the Seaside Fantasy? Or tell her, did you see the Mama's Dresden quilt? Tell her you got to see it too. Sunshine Cove by Sharon Rush. A tribute to Jim. It looks like it's made out of Jim's ties, maybe. The Farmer's Wife sampler there. Rocky Mountain Thorn Bush by Rhea Metcalf. Oh, I want this now that I can see what it is. It's Joan Burrow Piener. Design source Illuminate Patterns by Gina somebody. Oh, I want to make this. Well, I want to make a variation of this. I hope I remember this one. I got to come back through and take some pictures. Hey, look, there's So Adam over there at Superior Threads being awesome with Mickey. Okay. Cactus Mountain XXL. This is a big guy. Third place. I Ain't Afraid to Applique is the name of this, and this is by Donna Daniel. Dead Ahead. It's a lot of applique work. I Ain't Afraid to Applique. Missouri Splendor here by Catherine Malone. I ain't afraid to applique. That tickles me. Because I know so many people who are afraid to applique. This one here is called Surrounded by Flowers. Yoshiko Mukahashi. I wonder what time the last bus leaves. I bet you I get left. I did not drive over here. La Fin du Monde. You applicate stuff on your Cricut seams. Hey, no judgment here. That's a Libs Elliott pattern. I'm like, I know that pattern. It's beautiful. Looks good. Rhythm and Blooms by Pamela Hayes. Rhythm and Blooms. What a cute name. Elise, I wanted to give you a pen. I totally forgot. It was good seeing you too. Um, Very fussy, Dear Jane. Oh yeah. I wish I could get up on this, Dear Jane, so I could show you guys all the fussy cut squares. But if you really want to see a really good look at that Dear Jane, check out the Road to California video. Celtic Night. Oh, this is beautiful. This is by Karen Kendall. David, what are you telling me? Which one? Celtic Night. I like that so much. I had to stare at it for a second. I love when they do the Celtic work with the bias tape. I love that. That was gorgeous. You didn't want to be greedy. Oh my God. At least if you ever see me again, be like, give me two. I don't care. Cinnamon Twist. We just talked about this on the channel. This is by Melanie Harris. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quilt. Alcazar Blooms. That's by T. And then we've got Christy Annalise Vintage Rose by Christy Tevenin Evans. That goes for all you guys. If you guys ever see me, like, don't forget, like, I usually have stickers and pins and all kinds of random merchandise. And next time, hopefully, I'll have these shirts. People have been stopping me, constantly asking about, oh, the heart one in the previous booth. Oh, Libs Elliott, I got you. People have been asking me about my shirts. And so I think I'm going to bring a couple to give away. They'll be on sale soon on my website. But what am I looking at here? Selvages La Rocco by Cheryl C. Are these selvages? They are selvages. So all the ones that are going across here are selvages. I love big quilts. You like these browns? It looks like this was hand dyed and then appliqued over top. Or reverse appliqued. I don't know. Thoughts of Beautiful Hawaiian. Well, these might be reverse appliqued because I think that's the Hawaiian technique. Legend of Naupaka. And this right here is Yoshimi Suzuki in Tokyo, Japan here. Plenty to go around. So cute. A place dear to my heart. That's quite a scene there. Oh, you can hand dye. I did it on accident. You guys saw, I made those browns on accident. You saw that happen, right? In one of those crazy videos I did. Just Takes Two by Marcia Engelbert. Moonstruck. The Street Where I Live. Christmas Treasures. Eye Candy. I love the way that this is quilted because it draws your eye straight to the center. Your game board whammy. Here's a Judy Niemeyer pattern. They named it Bayou Betrayal by Molly Carty. Explosion of Color. I think this is the one I have. I'm almost positive. Now, I bought this when I first started quilting and had no idea what foundation paper piecing even was or meant. But I really need to get into knocking out some of the kits that I purchased. I purchased a Tula Pink kit. It's not done. I purchased a Gravity kit. That's not done. And then there's this one, and I don't love that. I do love this, though. New Mexico wins. I love this a lot. You guys, somebody have time to make me this? Because I kind of want it on my bed. Ooh, I like this. This is by George Diana Barbson. Oh, I like it so much. Ooh, we need to plug in a battery for this. And it's 5:30. Can we make it without plugging in a battery? Why would we even try that? Susan Bradshaw. I'm going to put you guys down for a second. Where should I put you guys down? We'll put you down. No, I think you guys would rather look at this. Okay.
It's been this way. Is it the thing from the
Okay. All right, we are plugged in just about. I should have left you guys on the ground. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, I don't want to break this. This is not great. Bear with me. Got it. Okay. All right, now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Did we see this one? This one is by the Be Social. It's called Connections. Now I can just do cartwheels down here. Now there's nobody in here. This is Cherry Blossom by Hiko Yoshimizu. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Cherry Blossoms by Akiko. Look at all these dolls. There are 1,000,000 dolls in each one of these guys. Wow. I wonder how many dolls are on here. It's an original design. There's a lot of them. All right, let's see what else we got here. A lot of Auntie 2 patterns right there. Ooh. Oh, this is the last row. If I cannot talk too much, you can see the whole show. Except for the bubble. Ladies love our dollies. Beads are really on trend. You're absolutely right. I saw a lot of beadworks, a lot of rhinestones works. Rhinestones were just kind of becoming a thing, I think, when I got in, and now they're everywhere, but they're done tastefully. I haven't seen anywhere I'm just like, ooh. This is by this is called Anti-Test by Patty Nelson, and it won 3rd place. And this one here is called Pathfinder. Boy, it's gorgeous. the work in the corners, the border work. I think this is embroidery, some kind of thread. It's stitching. It is gorgeous. This one first place. Probably, I'm assuming in the applique category. It's just the colors, my goodness. From diamond paintings. Man, this deserves first place. And guess what? It won first place. It is the use of color for me on this one. It is a sophisticated rainbow palette if I ever did see one. The gradations and everything and the mandalas are just, the circles are absolutely circular. That's a beautiful quilt. That's done by Kyra Reps and it's called Pathfinder. And it took first place and I'm assuming applique. This one here is called Berries in the Sun and it took second place by Martha Walker. Okay. Travel teach. Ooh, this is beautiful. The pink and the green outside of the, on the black. Oh, that's not good either. That's not a great description. Okay, pointing. All of that is 100% thread work. This is applique. The center is applique. This is applique. Everything on the outside, thread work. And it's striking in person. It's absolutely striking. They should have named this AKA. Gothic Garden. It's called Gothic Garden. Judy Woodworth, and it's a totally original design. Sherry, you said you finally got a live notice? Did you get it 2 hours ago? I hope. You got it 2 hours ago. This one's called Cornered Squared. Ooh, I love that Gothic Garden. I love that they named it that. Broken Star Log Cabin. You got it just now? Well, at least you got it like you said. Orange creamsicle. This is nice. It's the quilting for me. The quilting in this is killer. Let me tell you why. So it's a simple, somewhat simple. It almost looks like there's an edge-to-edge design in the background, right? But when you get into these shapes, look what they did. They gave you just a little kiss of something interesting. The interest in these blocks, man, Stephanie nailed this quilt. Oh, I love it. I love that quilt, like with the capital L. Gems in Heaven. And this one is called Rubies, Diamonds, and Garnets 2. Mid-century TV. Yeah, it definitely gives mid-century TV vibes. Definitely. This one's by Kimberly Sunner. Man, I like that quote. Bouquet of Feathered Stars. Yeah, David, that quote was killer. And it's, it wasn't overdone. It just was a killer quilt. Beekeeper's Dahlia. I like this show. I'd say this show is one of my favorites. Prairie Star. You're digging the red and white? Okay. I feel you. It was striking. Garnet. I want to say that's my gemstone, I believe. Blooming. This one here is by Carrie Hawkins. Prairie Star is by Bobby Green and Terry Russellberg. My Journey with Jane. Whew. I haven't started planning out my Dear Jane. It's time. I need to quit playing and just going ahead and figure it out. Figure out how I'm going to do it. I need to have a consultation. Don't they have like Dear Jane people that you can consult with? We need an actual consultation. Spring Flowers. This is a good time. It's so pretty. I am hating how far back I have to be and I can't get a squared up picture of this. It's insane. Sherry Durbin. Go Sherry. It got an honorable mention as it should. Ooh, look at the purple quilting. Purple is one of my favorite colors, guys. Oh, it is a peacock. I missed it. Didn't even realize that. I was just like, it's a big, pretty purple bird. Alhambra leaf. What a cool shape. It's called Quilt Number One. This is by Teague Flanagan. Maggie and David's Wedding Quilt by Nancy French. Bad Juju, the harrowing tale of a twice quilted quilt. Oh God. We all know what that we all know what that could be like. That's by Catherine Bernstein. Fire Island. You guys, blues and oranges, you know. You already know. You know what I like about this? Look at the corner. The corner does not come to a point. It's a straight, flat triangle. And the same thing at the top of the bottom. I thought, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, they lost their points. No, they lost their points on purpose. That was purposely done. I love that. It's the details for me, guys. Blue jeans and pearls and drama. Quilting's pretty cool. Okay. Lucy's Garden, Roseanne Smith, Baltimore. Lucy Comes to Texas by Melinda Stanton. And this one's Sing Me a Rainbow. Another Judy Niemeyer. Oh, so this is Judy's pattern. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. This is Balloon by Kyoko. This is As Seen from Above. I love Celtic work. Joyce Huffenberger. That's gorgeous. Here's another red one for you. Garden in Red and White. Janet Salisbury. Balloons? Dude. Becky, why are you seeing things that I'm not? You know what? I guess I can't do it all. This one has some dimension to it. Look. You see that? The balloons kind of have, they're popping off there. All right, this was called Christmas Tidings. I like that it's a holiday quilt, but it's incorporated that goldenrod color. This one is called Loretta's Garden by Shirley Guier, maybe? Guier. And this is Carl Hawkins. Ooh, this one is gorgeous. Holly Hull. This is called Applique in the Time of COVID. Well, you nailed it. This is so pretty. So pretty. David, do you have a thing for green? Is it possible? Geese of a Feather Flock Together by Julie Antonucci. Reinventing the Wheel. Yeah, Becky, actually, I got a degree during COVID, so I guess I can't talk too much crap, but I tell you, she spent her time very well. Lights of My Stars, Rosalinda Cercio. You guys, we did it. We did this whole quilt show. We did, oh no, let me be clear. No, we did not. We did the actual, we did the Expo Center. We did the Expo Center. So the only other part is the bubble. And then there was this other place that I went. I'll talk about it tonight. I'll do a recap tonight. Aw, that's sweet, Becky. That's what got you into quilting. Aw, and that's what brought you to me. Okay. You all know why you love green? It's the same reason why I love blue and orange together and black and white stripes and purple. We just love what we love. All right, guys, I'm going to do a recap of the show tonight. But for now, I've got a couple of things that I wanted to run around and do for the channel. And the show is going to close, and we have hit the 2-hour mark. We have done excellent. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'll probably do another live tomorrow, maybe in the bubble, so that you can see the bubble, and then maybe we'll come on over. But don't worry, I'll be live tomorrow too for the people who can't be here. Oh, good, Becky, please do. And I will talk with everybody on the next one.
No, I didn't do anything, 'cause I don't, oh my gosh.